Good morning, guys. Good morning, students. Today's topic is about the immunology. Immunology is only concerned with the immune response of body to the foreign substances like microorganisms, bacteria, and viruses. Before going through elements of innate immunity, you have to remember the difference between innate immunity and adaptive immunity. Innate immunity is also called a non-specific immunity. Non-specific immunity is inborn immunity. From birth, it's present innate immunity. But in the case of adaptive immunity, it acquired the immunity. It is also called an antigen-specific immunity. Innate immunity is a very quick response in comparison to adaptive immunity. Adaptive immunity is very slow response, and innate immunity has no memory. Adaptive immunity has memory, can recognize the previous exposure of antigens. Innate immunity is found in all forms of life, including microorganisms, bacteria, viruses, and vertebrate organisms. But in the case of adaptive immunity found only in a jaw vertebrate. You have to remember that only in jaw vertebrate adaptive immunity. Okay, now let's discuss about the elements of innate immunity. Elements in immunity includes the physical barrier, chemical barrier, and cellular defense. Physical barrier include the skin, mucous membrane. It provides the first line defense mechanism to fight against the pathogens. Skin helps to fight against the pathogen. Most of the pathogens cannot penetrate to the skins. If the skin is damaged, then obviously the microorganism will penetrate. And acidic pH of sweat, of body, severe secretion of body, fatty acids, and hydrolytic enzymes. And the enzymes includes the lysozymes. Lysozymes, which inhibits the growth of microorganisms. Lysozymes helps to fight against the pathogens. Lysozymes, you have to remember the sentence, the words which is have zyme, Z-Y-M-E in their last sentence, then it is enzyme. And respiratory tracts and gastrointestinal tracts are also lined by the mucous membrane. Mucous membrane helps to entrap the microorganism and kills the pathogens. It's also very interesting. Our tears also contain the lysozymes, enzymes, and immunoglobulin IgA and lactoferrin chemical. Immunoglobulin provides the physical protections. You have to remember the structure of immunoglobulin IgA. Structure of immunoglobulin IgA is like this. It is called the antigen binding site. Just remember, immunoglobulin IgA has two antigen binding sites. Let's discuss about the cytokines. Cytokines acts as intercellular cell mediator. It acts as intercellular cell mediator, which one cells pass the cytokines to the another cells as signals. And there are various types of cytokines are present. You have to remember the meal. That is, M stands for monokines, I stand for interleukins, interferon, and L stands for lymphokines. These are all different kinds of cytokines. And cytokines is participate in both the innate and adaptive immunity. Chemokines. The function of chemokines is to recruit the WBC and to guide the WBC in their destination. It's also very important. You have to remember the chemokines related to WBC. Chemokines always related to WBC, remember it. And comes to the cellular defense. Cellular defense includes the natural killer cells, monocytes, macrophages, and monocytes, macrophages, neutrophils, and natural killer cells. Just you have to remember the K, L, M, M, N. This is N stands for neutrophils, M is for monocytes, M is for macrophages, and K stands for natural killer cells. Both participate in innate immune systems. These cellular defense cells, they also have phagocytic movement. Phagocytes, they ingest the microorganism with the help of this process of opsonization. And let's discuss about the adaptive immunity. Adaptive immunity is also called. Let's discuss about the WBC. WBC is two types, that is granulocytes and agranulocytes. You have to remember the B and Ben 10. Always during the childhood we used to watch the Ben 10 cartoon. Just remember Ben. B stands for basophils, E stands for eosinophils, N stands for neutrophils. And agranulocytes, you have to LM. That is L stands for lymphocytes, M stands for monocytes. Monocytes. During the inflammation reaction, monocytes gets differentiated into two types of cells, that is macrophage and dendritic cells. Macrophage, we know the macrophage is phagocytic cells, and dendritic cells. Dendritic cells, it displays the antigens to the lymphocytes and displays the antigen to the lymphocytes, and it activates the adaptive immune response. Okay, inflammation. What is inflammation? Inflammation is also a kind of defense reactions. It's a non-specific defense reactions to cell injury. The sum. Okay, thank you for this today's topic.